Hi, everyone.
Welcome back to Unpacked with Ethan.
And Reese. And today, we're going to be talking about something really fucking epic.
What are we talking about today?
Today, we're going to be talking about secrets.
What?
Yes.
What's your deepest, darkest secret that you've never told anybody?
Anybody ever?
Yeah.
I've told... Oh. I've told everybody everything at least once.
Based on your face right now and your I think you might be telling a little bit of a fib.
Well, can I hear yours first? Because I don't know what you consider a secret.
One time, I shit my pants. I feel like I've told this story
Just
before,
one time,
never
I've heard this so many times.
Yeah, never mind. So I don't
This isn't a
know
secret.
that I have any secrets. I just really like to tell people everything about me.
See, I don't, but I feel like there's always... Oh, sorry, somebody's getting notifications. This is so new and unheard of. Oh, and now he's opening snaps. Because definitely somebody was so important that they needed a smiling... You going back?
Yes, actually. Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, secrets. See, I feel like I don't tell people a lot of things, but then I was actually thinking about this today at work when I was thinking about what our podcast episode could be about today, and I was like, it could be about secrets. When I was like, I know Ethan's gonna ask me what's my deepest, darkest secret, and there's a lot that you don't know about me.
Okay.
Actually, almost everything you don't know about me. And then that really got me thinking. And I was like, whoa, I feel like I know not everything about you. Definitely not. But I feel like I know a lot of details. Like, I feel like I could, if somebody was like, tell me about Ethan, I could walk them through like pretty much every year of your life, you know? And like, I could tell them who the main characters involved were, the side characters, the people who are like insignificant, you know? And I feel like I could tell them that about you. Do you think you could do the same about me?
No.
Yeah. You don't know a lot about me.
Yeah, and I think it's kind of sketchy
Why?
because I prefer people who share things.
You've never asked me though.
You've never asked me.
Yeah, I do.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm.
What do you want to know?
Your deepest, darkest secret.
I don't have any deep, dark secrets though. Nothing is a secret, just I've never been asked. And I'm not going to be I'm not going to be like, so when I was in middle school.
Don't do that loophole of, if nobody asks, it's not a secret. I'm not keeping it from anybody. No, bitch. What have you intentionally kept to yourself? Because
From you?
from anyone.
Oh, there's nothing that I haven't intentionally kept from people.
I feel like that has to be a lie. There's nothing like you've been telling a story and you're like, okay, there's some details that I need to leave out here. Or like you talk about a certain person and you're like, but I can't say this part about it. Who were you in love with last summer?
I can't tell you.
Exactly.
That's crazy. Okay, actually, that is. I forgot about that. Oh my god, I forgot about the people that I've been in love with. Wow, this opens up something crazy and epic. Okay, this one, maybe I'll tell you off camera. But this one, this is actually my best kept and only secret. Because
I actually started the episode by saying you don't have any secrets.
I know, because I forgot about this one, because I don't write my secrets down, and it's something that like doesn't impact me in any way, shape, or form anymore. I don't like the person anymore.
Okay.
So
how recent was this?
How recent?
Yeah.
Like a year ago.
A year ago.
Mm-hmm.
Can you give me a timeline?
From, I'll say like halfway through my senior year until halfway through my freshman year of college.
Whoa. So the Reese Riera that I met was in love with somebody?
I'd say yes.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, but I might not answer.
Was it a man or a woman?
I won't tell you.
Did she have nice eyes?
Well, I didn't say it was a woman, number one.
Was it a man?
No. But it wasn't a woman either.
So who was it?
Can't tell you.
Was it a horse?
Anyways, this is
Wait.
well, okay. What? You didn't let me finish.
Okay.
This is something that I haven't told anybody. Nobody knows who it was. So, therefore, I'm not gonna tell you now because the thing is, in my head, okay, I feel like when I like somebody, it's different. Okay, God, now we need to backtrack so fucking much. My junior year of high school, I was in love with somebody again,
Hmm.
and
Was it a
this
man or a woman?
it was a woman.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Have you ever gotten the full
This
story on this
episode
one?
is just gonna be me prying every detail out of your life.
That's okay. Have you gotten the full story on this one before ever?
Probably not.
Have you gotten any of the story?
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. When you tell me things, it's normally when you're a little bit high or a little bit drunk.
Really?
And it's when I'm a lot of bit drunk or a lot of bit high. So
Oh.
it's like,
Okay.
I'm like, I need to remember this tomorrow. But it all gets so jumbled together.
That's how I remember
remember
last year you told me something and I was like, holy
What was
shit.
it?
I'm not gonna tell you. But I was like, holy shit. I need to remember this tomorrow so I can make sure Ethan's okay. This is terrible.
What was it?
Do you want me to tell you? It was really sad. It was when you were young and it was about what somebody did to you. And I was like, this is so sad. This is the worst day of my life. How could somebody do this to my friend?
Okay.
And I was like, I need to remember this. Anyways, besides the point. But anyways, so I decided not to keep it a secret because before this, it was if somebody liked me, they would approach me first, right? This is
Really?
yeah, I know, believe it or not, I wasn't often. But but every other time, but also I had only liked like 2 people before this person, right? So like
I just have trouble believing that you liked anybody last year.
Why?
Because you told me you were going to die alone and a virgin.
Oh yeah.
But then you changed your tune like halfway through. You're like, no, I need to have sex with Kanye West.
Never Kanye West.
Yeah, it was.
No.
It was.
No, it was not.
Oh yeah, it
was it really?
And
God,
I think it was
maybe
just to spite me.
I probably was then because I would not have said that. He's
What
disgusting.
you said is the one man I would have sex with is Kanye West. And
Whoa,
like,
I remember
you are
saying
so
Jake Lupin, but I wouldn't have sex
I
with
guess there
Jake
must have
Lupin.
been two. Because I remember you saying Kanye West, and I was like, what the fuck? Or either that, or you wanted to marry him. He's the
Kanye
one
West?
man you'd marry.
That's crazy of me to say. I take it all back. Must have been before he hated Jews. Anyways, so then I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I can't keep it a secret that I like people. So I decided to tell this person I like them. Didn't go well. Then after that, I was like, you know what? If I ever like anybody ever again, I just can't tell them unless they tell me that they like me first. Because what?
I feel like there's not much gray area for you, is there?
No, everything's
black
is
and
very
white.
extreme. Yes, I know this about me. Thank you for trying to tell me something that I already know.
Well, I wasn't trying to tell you something you already knew. I was just pointing it out because sometimes you get upset with me and you ask for examples, and then I can't think of any in the moment.
This is it.
So now I've started pointing out examples too.
Thank you. Yeah, so I was like, you know what?
I'm never gonna love again.
No, I was like, I will love.
Never
and I will love so intensely in secret, and nobody will ever know. And
that's so fun.
It is.
Is it really?
No, it's very terrible, and it's the worst thing I've ever done, and it is excruciatingly painful. But the thing is, I know the other person in 2 scenarios didn't like me back. Therefore, it would have been a waste because I knew.
How do you know?
Because they were in love with other people.
Well, it doesn't hurt to say something.
You think?
Yeah. That's my way with everything, or at least I try to be, is if you don't ask, you'll never know.
I guess, but I had tried that approach and it didn't work for me, and I know every case isn't going to be the same. And maybe the next time I like somebody, I will tell them, but probably not. But anyways, I guess the past 2 people, they don't know, nobody else knows. And I'll probably take it to the grave. Unless you can find a way to pry it out of me.
I'll just ask nicely.
Me? Okay.
So, will you tell me who?
Maybe later.
It's probably people I don't even know. So
yeah. Oh, they both are. You don't know either of them.
So, what? Oh, I would probably search them up to see, like,
That's scary.
this person, first of all, if you're going to say that you were in love with somebody and had to keep it a secret, they better at least be attractive.
Okay.
Would you say these people are attractive?
Now I wouldn't say so, no.
Hmm.
But they were both very kind.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Thank you.
I'm trying to think
About what?
about if I have any good secrets.
Yeah, let me think.
I think I have actually a lot.
Like what?
I don't really know. I couldn't like pinpoint. Normally, I tell people secrets when I'm telling them a story and I remember a detail that like I forgot about. Because most of the time it's not that I intentionally keep secrets, it's that I just forgot about it until I'm like retelling the story. And then it comes up and I'm like, wait, what the fuck? I forgot about this.
Mm.
So it's not that I intentionally keep secrets. And then when I find out about them, I do tell people.
That makes sense.
Like me getting expelled from middle school,
Crazy.
it's not really something I think about often, so it's not something I remember and like I'm like I gotta keep this a secret from everybody.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like things like the people that I liked 2 years ago, it's not like I'm thinking about this and being like, I can't tell Ethan who it was, you know? It's just I'm like, I feel like I probably have other secrets, but none of them are notable enough for me to even remember that they're secrets. It's just things that I haven't ever thought to tell people.
Hmm.
Or do you know of a secret that I am keeping?
I don't know. I'm just trying to think of secrets.
I'm just trying
How do you feel about secrets
to.
in general?
I don't like them.
I don't like them either.
They actually make me very sad because I feel like I'm a fairly open and honest person. I would like to believe that, like, if something happens or if somebody does something, like, I'll tell them, you know? Unless it's like a surprise birthday party or the secret is like going to. Like, if I'm told something, like, do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, if I'm told something by somebody and like it's personal to them, I'm not gonna like I'll keep
Mm-hmm.
their secret for them. But like I don't know. I especially don't like when people tell you I have a secret. There's something I can't tell
I
you.
was gonna
And
ask
it's
you
like, well, what is it? And then
when
they
people
can't
are
tell
like
you.
when people are like, well, especially in high school when they'd be like, I know something about fucking Greg.
Hmm.
And then I'd be like, what do you know about Greg? And then they'd be like, can't tell you. Then it's like, then why did you fucking bring it up?
I don't get it. And
What
I don't get it.
I could stab a bitch that goes, I know something you don't, but I can't tell you.
And then they always try to make it seem like it's because they're the bigger, better person. And they're like, well, I'm doing it to protect them. And
If
it's like,
you
well,
were
then
really
why
the
did you
better
bring it
person,
up?
you wouldn't have
Exactly.
brought it up. You just
Exactly.
want to bring it up to show that you know something that people don't. So you're just a fucking piece of shit.
I agree.
I hate people who keep secrets like that. And to be honest, I
Mhm.
really hate people who keep secrets because I can't do it.
Really? Are you jealous?
I, not really.
Well, actually, I have a super secret project that I'm working on, and that is big and secret.
Am I also working on the project?
Yeah. What else would I be working on, Ethan?
I don't know if it's
Well,
super secret.
I guess I am working on other things.
Um, but that even that, it's like I have I'm the type, even if I have a secret that's like I'm keeping it secret, I love to drop little hints
Oh,
that
yeah.
if people pay attention,
They know.
they know. And
That's
I
how I am
think
as
people
well.
have picked up on our super
Our super
secret
secret
because
project.
I'm always like, hey, wouldn't it be cool if
That would
we
be fucking crazy. Yeah,
That'd be so crazy,
I
right?
agree. But
And
I wouldn't say that's a secret.
I feel like Lizzie looks past it so easily. She's just like, yeah, that would be crazy. But then
But Grace is like
Grace is like, what do you
taking
mean by
notes.
that?
Yeah. But also, I don't know. I would like to be known. So I feel like, I don't know, a lot of people are obsessed with the idea of being mysterious and secretive, which you've also told me. Like the other day, he texted me and he's like, Reese, I'm in a big predicament. And I'm like, okay, go on. What's wrong? You're like, Can't tell you. I'm like, okay. Are you okay? You're like, oh yeah, I'm real happy. Just a little anxious. I'm like, okay, are you gonna tell me what it is? No. I gotta keep you on your toes.
But
Then why even bring it up? Like,
it's funny
I'm in
that
a
way. It's funny
predicament.
that way.
Okay.
Okay, so it's funny when I do it. I think I've realized
That
most things are only bad if it's from somebody else toward me. But when I do it, it's okay.
I was so worried about you too. Because you had such a bad week and then you text me and you're like, I'm in a big predicament. Like, what the fuck?
I said I was
Okay.
happy.
Yeah. Okay. I could trust you at that point in time.
I said I was happy, just a little bit anxious.
I know. Anyways.
And I don't know. Sometimes I just like being silly.
I know. But I was like, what the fuck? But anyways, my point is, people are so, everybody wants to be mysterious. And it's like, why? I've never, do you want to be mysterious?
Mm, to people I don't care about, yeah.
Mm.
I think it's
Why?
I like the idea of like people who I don't like not knowing anything about me besides like little tiny things that I choose to let them hear.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I get my own house and I live on my own, I will be posting such cryptic things. Like when I get married, when I do anything like that, when I move,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be so cryptic, and I'm gonna post it everywhere, and it's gonna be like nobody really knows what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And then one day I'll finally be like, gosh, yeah. Because I don't like keeping secrets forever. I don't think you should keep secrets forever.
Oh, really?
Mm-mm.
Why? So you don't think there's anything that's worth taking to your grave?
No. I feel like even if it was like my deepest, darkest secret, if I knew I was going to die tomorrow, I'd be like, okay, I need to tell someone before I die. Because that's such a waste. Such a good secret. I feel like if it's a good secret, it needs to be shared. You know?
I agree.
Like,
Which
you can't just keep it forever because then the secret fucking dies. It's no longer a secret. It's nothing
I agree.
that will ever be remembered.
I think I need to start making better secrets. You get what I mean? I need to do more epic things and then not tell anybody. And then, like,
Oh my
one day
God.
I'll be like,
Can we
Ethan,
talk about
guess
this?
what happened?
We had a controversy because we kept a secret last year in February.
This is crazy. I wasn't even my secret to keep. That also, I hate when people yell at me. I don't like when people get upset with me for not telling them
knowing
somebody
somebody
else's
else's
business.
secret?
Yeah, and it's like, it's not my place to tell you.
Okay, so you
It's not my
guys,
fucking secret.
last year,
Last year,
I really wanted to go see SZA in concert,
he
and
really needed
I didn't
SZA
have
tickets.
So I was with Reese the day before,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, remember like a month ago when I asked you if you'd come see SZA with me if I got tickets the week of or the day of? And then she was like, yeah. And then I said, well, would you come see SZA with me if we didn't have tickets and we maybe tried to get them 15 minutes before the show started? She was like, yeah. So the next morning, we got dressed, got in our little SZA outfits,
Drove all the way to Detroit.
went about 3 hours, a 3-hour drive, and we sat in a parking garage trying to get tickets.
True, we did.
And we didn't tell anybody where we were going.
Because we were like, wouldn't it be so fucking silly if like not even our roommates, we just up and leave, and then they see us fucking posting in Detroit, like, what the fuck? Why are they at SZA?
And we didn't have tickets, so we didn't want to tell people we were going to see SZA.
Because that's so embarrassing. And then we could just be like, yeah, we just wanted to go to Detroit
go on a little
for
road
fun.
trip. And we had planned after, if we couldn't get tickets, we were going to go to the theater and see Cocaine Bear.
Yeah. Oh my God, we
should
did.
Get sponsored by Cocaine Bear.
We should. We love you, Cocaine Bear.
We saw the movie in theaters and we watched it when it came out on Amazon Prime.
We did. That was interesting of us.
So yeah. And then we came back. Would you ever guess how
Probably
much
not.
of a controversy that would have caused? I didn't know people would be so upset.
I didn't think anybody would care.
I didn't either. I thought people at most, like our close friends, would be like,
That's really, fucking funny.
That's really silly of them to just leave.
Yeah.
And then
I didn't think it'd make anybody mad. Like, why would you be mad about that?
One of our previous friends.
I was never friends with them.
Whoa. Her name was
Annalise. Whoa, we're name dropping.
And
this is fucked up.
She was upset because we saw SZA without telling her. I will also preface this by saying we were not close enough for me to even consider inviting her.
She was my friend's roommate. Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't like I hung out every time, like, I would invite her to things to be nice because she was my
Mm-hmm.
friend's roommate. She would always be like, "No, I don't wanna come." If you don't want to come to my house at, like, 8 p.m. on a Tuesday for fucking a glass of tea, why would I invite you to drive 3 hours across the state to a concert we don't have tickets to, you know? It doesn't
Exactly.
seem
And one time we
logical.
went bowling, and
Oh, I
she
forgot about
she
that
told
too.
us, she said, I need like 4 hour notice before anything. So I was like, first of all, why would I even consider inviting you to a concert if we don't have tickets? If you need 4 hour notice to
To
go
go
bowling
bowling.
at 8 p.m. on a Thursday night when you don't have classes on Fridays.
It's crazy. I
It's
don't
like,
know.
but anyway, she got very upset and thought we were being sneaky behind her back. And
Was this when she told me I was mentally ill?
yeah, she said
It
Reese was
spiraled this whole
mentally
thing that
ill. Yeah.
I was mentally ill, very, very mentally ill. Cause okay, I think it's really funny. Did you like my skits that my roommate and I would do
Uh-huh.
last year? God,
I
listen
didn't
to
think it proved that you were mentally ill. I think other things proved that.
oh,
But
oh, absolutely. She's not wrong in any way. But her proof being
and also
also motherfucker. The fact that she's gonna claim to be this like mental health advocate and then there's somebody who actually struggles with mental health and she's gonna be like, you're fucking mentally ill.
and also
Excuse
can I
you. Yeah,
say
I am. Like, I'm sorry. I wish I wasn't either, but here I
we
am.
so
Anyways,
first of all,
break it down.
we were at the dining hall one day trying to eat food and watch the Grammys, and she was giving us explicit detail about her having sex for the first time in the back of a
I don't want to
car.
hear that. I don't know you
If
well enough.
anybody's mentally ill,
It'd be her.
that's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, but yeah, so me and my roommate used to we like I don't know. We were blind roommates. No, we went in blind. We can both see, but
That would be crazy.
that would be fucked up. But anyways,
Why would
we
they put
we
two blind
clicked.
people in the same
That'd be
room?
really fucked up.
That'd be
At
pretty
the start of
bad.
the year, we clicked very well. Whatever. And sometimes to fuck with people, we would act like we were married, and we would like walk around and fucking I don't even know. We would have like she was the what even was it? I was like the sassy little woman, and she was like the fucking loser man, whatever. And we would talk to each other. And I don't know, people would really giggle at it. People thought it was funny because people were like, what the fuck? Why are these girls acting like they're married and like they're this fucking weird abusive couple? But apparently that was mentally ill to her.
Mhm.
Nothing else.
Which
Which like what the fuck?
also, she sat in her room. First of all, one day I went over to hang out with Grace,
Mhm.
and I walked in the room. There was a vibrator and a dildo sitting on her desk side, like her bedside table.
Mhm.
And I'm like, bro,
That's crazy to
it's
just have out.
2 p.m. right now.
Whoa.
Why are you masturbating at 2 p.m. on a Wednesday?
And Grace was in the room?
Well, it was probably like right before.
Oh.
So I don't know how to feel about
That's
that.
crazy. Does she have nothing else to do? I know the answer, but still, like, find something else to do.
But I hope she's doing well because we got to watch out for the mentally ill
I agree. That's why I'm going to the field of psychology.
to help people like her.
To help people like her, nobody else.
Also,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like when people keep secrets about their thoughts about me. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
Like, if you don't like me, you don't have to pretend to be my friend.
Hey, that's what I've been saying this entire time. Yeah, I literally agree. There's nothing I hate worse than people who stay my friend out of pity because they are afraid to just tell me that they don't like me. You know, I had that problem all throughout high school. People would like pretend to be my friend and it would be like this whole big secret. And it's like, it's not a secret. Like when you see me in the hallway and you like explicitly avoid me and like I'm hearing from the entire school that you hate me, it's not a secret. Why are you trying to pretend like it is? It hurts my feelings more when you try to keep it a secret, you know? Just tell me the truth. Do you have anything to tell me?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
See, that's the thing about him. The other day I asked him, I said, are you staying my friend out of pity? You can be honest with me. And he wouldn't answer.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. You didn't explicitly answer. I said, do you want to stay my friend? And you said, you didn't answer. I wouldn't have forgotten this. I know you didn't answer.
Well, you ask me this like every other day.
Not every other day, because I need reassurance, because you
Pretty
don't make it seem like you want to be my friend.
We have a podcast
Ah,
together.
I know! And that's what I think about, because sometimes I have to be like, hold on. I see him every day, and I have a podcast with them. If he didn't want to be my friend, this would not be normal. But people all throughout high school were so good at acting, because some of them, it would be like, up until the day that they told me we were like the best of friends, and then out of nowhere it was like, actually, I've been meaning to tell you something. You're a scummy piece of shit, and I wish you were dead, and I can't be your friend anymore. And I'd be like, you gave me no signs. What am I supposed to do with this? Anyways,
Yeah.
my nose is itchy.
I agree. I had so many people, or at least if you don't like me from the beginning, don't try to be my friend. That's so terrible.
Literally.
Like, I can kind of understand if like we were friends and then we like started growing apart.
Yeah.
But like not liking someone from the beginning and being like, I'm gonna pretend like I want to be friends with you.
What the fuck? Point? I don't understand. I don't think people realize how short life is and how precious the relationships that you have in your life are. Why are you wasting your time on somebody that you don't even like?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Me personally, I don't have that much energy for that many people. I have like maybe 3 close friends. Like close friends. And everybody else is like, yeah, you're fine. Not fine. You're good. You're my friend, you know? But it's like, I don't understand how people have the energy for such shitty people. And it's like, oh, God, that must suck. If you hate someone, just tell them.
All this to say, if I speak to you, I don't hate you. Because if I hated you, you wouldn't get a word out of me. Or you'd get several words.
Very
but they'd
true.
be very loud and mean.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like nowadays, you won't get any words.
Makes sense.
So yeah, everybody can take that with them. If I speak to you, it means I like you. And I don't hate you.
That's so real. See, I would say the same, except for if I'm forced to talk to you. But, oh, yeah, because it's like, well, exception is if you talk to me first, I'm going to answer you. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I have hate in my heart for anybody. And I know you like to argue this because I've said this before and you're like, are you sure? And it's like, I don't know. Do you have people that you like wholeheartedly actually hate?
Maybe. Well, here's the thing.
Break it down.
There's people I have hated in the past. And we never made up, but I don't hate them anymore because I don't really care enough to hate them. Currently there's one person that I really dislike.
I think I know who it is.
And that is, I really, 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 really dislike the person.
Not hate, just dislike deeply.
Because to be honest with you, I don't think they're worth me hating.
That's fair. That too. It takes so much energy to hate a person. Like,
this person is such just not at all relevant to anything that I can't say I hate them because I dislike them. I think they're annoying and fucking stupid, but I don't hate them.
On that note,
you know what isn't fucking stupid and annoying?
What?
Commercial breaks.
Yes.
Oh!
Today, I'm here to tell you what you need to do if you have a shitty life and you want it to be exponentially better. You know what you need to do? You need to get the fuck out of your fucking bed and buy an Owala bottle. A water bottle. Can I tell you guys? Hey, Ethan, have I told you how amazing this bottle is?
You have several times.
Let me break it down for you.
Okay.
So first, fucking this one is like 32 ounces. So much water. I drink a lot of water, so let me tell you something. I drink like 6 of these a day, and I'm shaking off the fucking walls. But let me tell you. You go. Thank you. Thanks. Hey, you're so good at backing me up. Thank you. So let me tell you this. But first, you got. Can I get closer? Am I allowed to get closer?
Of course.
Good. Thank you, guys. Whoa, you guys have never seen me this close. Don't I look beautiful? Look at my bangs. Anyways, you fucking go like this, and you can swing it around like a sexy little purse. Then
it's your clutch.
It's my fucking clutch.
Yeah.
Hit the button. Oh my God. Oh,
How does it do that? Does
God.
it always do? Okay.
I don't even have to fucking tip it back, because guess what? There's a straw. Not only is there a straw, there's also, my mic's the wrong way, there's a fucking spout. So if I want, I can tip it back, but need not be. Ethan, take a sip for me. How was it?
Now, Reese and I have a couple classes together.
Oh my God.
And she always lets me have her water. And let me tell you something. She puts
Tell
ice
us.
in this
Uh-huh.
once a day.
Once a day,
And
guys.
it stays in there for the rest of the day.
Rest of the fucking day.
She refills this thing like 3 times. That water stays in there the
Ice
whole
fucking
time.
cold. Best water bottle you'll ever have. So now you're probably thinking to yourself, how am I going to get my hands on one of these? So you know what you're going to do? You're going to go to owala.com. That's OWALA.com. And you're going to add the fucking water bottle to your cart. And then guess what you're going to do once it's in your cart?
Can I tell him?
You can tell them, Ethan.
You are going to type in promo code Clarice.
What was that? Clarice, my formal fucking government name?
Clarice. Clarice. And you will get 20% off.
20% off!
20% off!
20% off of a water bottle that will change your life. Do you hear me? Thank you.
This is our first official sponsor on this show.
So thank you, Owala. We appreciate it.
We love it so much. You guys, please support, because we are both broke as a 90-year-old falling down 2 flights of stairs. So please go support them. They're amazing. And is this your personal favorite color?
Personal favorite color out of every
you.
color that's ever been there.
They have a new one called the Creamsicle. Yeah. I think I need to get that one. And you know what I'm going to do to get it?
What?
I'm going to go to the website. What's it called?
Fucking Owala. That's OWALA.com.
And I'm going to type in what?
CLARICE into the promo code section.
And what am I going to get if I do that?
You're going to get 20% off.
20% off?
20% off.
What
the fuck is right,
This
brother?
is the best deal ever, probably.
I think this is the best day of my life.
This is the best day of my life.
Thank you. Glad we're in agreement.
Anyway.
Make it the best day of yours. Go to owala.com.
Welcome back, everybody.
To Unpacked with your hosts, Ethan and Reese.
Well, you don't have to reintroduce us. We're just halfway through the episode.
Maybe they started halfway through. Secrets. What's the worst thing you've ever done that you kept a secret? Is there anything bad that you've done that you just didn't tell anybody?
Like what? I can't even...
I don't know. It'd be a secret.
I can't even think of something that would have... I don't know. I don't think I've ever done anything too terrible.
That's good.
One time I broke my DS because I was angry.
Why'd you break it?
Because I lost the game. I was really upset.
And then did you not tell your parents?
No, they knew immediately because I was crying.
Oh, so it wasn't a secret?
Yeah.
Oh, but did you lie about how it got broken?
No. So I guess that doesn't actually count as anything.
That's fair. Here's the problem, too, with me. Want to hear it?
Yeah.
So I was thinking, as I do at work today, about secrets. And I was thinking about it, and I was like, God, there was something seriously wrong with me as a child. Because as a child, I didn't keep secrets either, and I would freak out that everything was like a secret and that I did something wrong. And I would sit my parents down like every other day and like compulsively just like list off every single thing that could possibly be like a secret or harm somebody or harm myself or like literally anything that I felt guilty for. I would just spill it all out to them and then be like, Reese, none of this is worth like keeping us, like these aren't secrets, like you're fine, like this is just like little information that like we don't need to know about you. And it would be like, well, I did this and I did this and then I did this. So I think that is the cause, the root of me not telling of me not keeping secrets.
Okay.
Yeah, thought I'd get to that there. Because I realized that today and I was like, I need to tell somebody this so it's not a secret.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
How do you feel about secrets in relationships?
Not good.
Is there anything that you feel like you would have to keep from a significant other?
There shouldn't be. There shouldn't be, I don't think. Do you disagree?
No, I agree.
Yeah, I never understood that because, like, I don't know. I feel like I hear people talking and they're like, well, some things, like, it's good to keep some secrets. And it's like, I don't think so. If I'm marrying you, I feel like I should know things about you. Like, why do you have to keep anything a secret from me?
How do you feel about cheating?
Cheating is terrible and I don't understand it. But I also think that there's something wrong with me because I can't even fathom loving two people at the same time. I can hardly fathom loving one person at one time. So loving two people at the same time, now that concept is absolutely insane to me. Like crazy. I could not imagine that. So for me, it's like, what the fuck? That isn't possible in my head.
Well, I feel like most of the time they don't love two people.
Well, yeah, but even but also that means that they don't love anybody because I don't think you would cheat on somebody if you truly love it. I guess, what do you think of cheating? But then I have a follow-up question. So don't, okay, that's a good answer. What do you think of people who get cheated on and they go back to that person? Why did you make that? Have you done this before?
I think terribly about these people.
Have you done it?
I think that they need more self-respect. That being said,
You've done this?
I haven't done it, but I know I would.
Yeah, you would. Can I tell you something? I would too. Fuck those people. They're terrible. Oh, I worry about this actually. And we've talked about this before about how Ethan was like, if I'm ever in an abusive relationship, he's relying on me to get him out. And I didn't ask you then, but I'm asking you now. Please do the same for me because I think that the probability of it happening is like 99%.
Oh.
And I will just be like, I'm in the wrong. It's my fault. This is terrible. It's all me. You know?
Yeah,
and I will never leave.
People who are like, you have no respect for yourself? Because I'm like, no, I get it.
I do get it because it's like, I don't know. I feel like especially if somebody's abusing you, they're probably also making it seem like they're the victim, you know? And making you seem like you're crazy and that it's your fault. And I try to be very receptive of other people and the things that they have to say about me. So if somebody could beat the shit out of me and then be like, Reese, you need to work on this. This is your fault. And I'd be like, you're right. I wouldn't have gotten the shit beat out of me if I was just different.
That's exactly how I feel. Or
you know?
They don't even have to be like, if somebody did something really terrible to me and just said sorry afterwards, I'd be like, okay.
I know, because then the idea of people and the way that people actually are so unaligned in my head. How do you feel about this topic?
What do you mean?
Would you say that the way that people actually are and the way that you perceive them or think of them are similar?
Can you elaborate?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, then I can't really answer your question because I have no idea what you mean.
That's okay.
Can you give me an example?
Sure. So, like with this, like somebody could be so terrible to me and such an awful person. They're a terrible person, right? But then they say sorry. And I'm like, you know what? This actually changes everything. None of it actually mattered. And like the reality is that they're a terrible, awful person. But my perception of them is just that like they're sorry. And then like I like spiral into it and it's like, well, if they're sorry, it must mean that it was all a mistake and they didn't mean to do it. And if they're sorry, it must mean that they actually love me. And if they actually love me, then I must be overreacting. It's this whole big thing. And it's like, do you get what I'm saying? So it's like the reality is that they are a shitty person, but my perception is that they're sorry and they love me and then it's okay.
You want to know one of the things that I hate the most in the world, and people say it so often? Yes. I think almost everybody, when somebody says they're not a bad person, they just do shitty things.
Yeah.
What else makes you a bad person besides the things that you do? Because you can talk your talk and talk your shit however you want. Mm-hmm. But if you're doing things that make you a shitty person, I don't care how much you apologize or how much you say you're gonna change.
Mm-hmm.
You're a shitty person until you do change. So, but that being said, I'll always go back to shitty people if they apologize because I'll think they will change. They never do.
I was gonna say, what's your experience? Do they change
I've
ever?
never had anybody change.
Really?
Mm-mm.
How does it make you feel?
Mm.
You don't care?
Yeah. Nothing I can do about it.
Yeah.
It's kind of shitty on their end because they're stuck being a shitty person forever. So.
True. That as well. I feel like, I don't know.
Like you're gonna live the rest of your life being a piece of shit liar.
I agree.
I hope that you can live with that. And you know what's really fucky is that they can live with it.
Yeah.
And they prefer it that way. But it'll catch up to everybody eventually.
Karma.
It always does. Always does.
This is why I need to live in the woods. So then I cannot hurt anybody and nobody can hurt me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Why'd you have such a big reaction? You went, and then you went, okay.
I cannot hurt anybody. But like,
what do you mean?
You're afraid of making mistakes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's the thing. Sometimes I'm like, do you think I'm a bad person?
No.
Are you sure?
No.
But sometimes I do bad things. But then it's like, by the logic that bad people do bad things, then I'm a bad person. But it's like, I would like to believe that I do primarily good things, but sometimes I make mistakes, and those mistakes lead to bad things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's okay. But I feel like if you make a mistake once, and then if you're like, God, if you remember it, if you're actively trying, I don't think it makes you a bad person. It makes you kind of not, I wouldn't say a good person. You can't be a good person if you make the same mistake over and over again. You have to actually change.
I'd agree.
But if you actively can, I feel like in the situation you're explaining is you're not choosing to do the thing again. But when people choose to do the same thing, like if somebody cheats on somebody,
yes,
that's one line that I don't think. When somebody does it once, I'm like, no.
That's what I feel like when you cheat once, how are you, like, you're fucked for the rest of your life. Because if I was dating somebody and they told me, like, oh yeah, why'd your last relationship end? Oh, I cheated on them. Why am I dating you right now? If you could do that to somebody else, like, how are you going to say you're not going to do that to me? You know what I mean? That's so fucked up. So basically, it's like, if you cheat, you basically fucked yourself over for the rest of your life. Because me personally, I wouldn't date you if I knew you cheated on somebody.
That's what I'm saying. If you tell me, I'm not going to, well, I am going to assume always that I'm the exception, but it shouldn't be the case because it isn't the case. Mm-hmm. In reality, if somebody, everybody listen out there, if somebody does something to someone else, you should never assume that you're the exception. If somebody is willing to do something to another person, they're willing to do it to you too. I could give you so many examples of it.
Please do.
Well, it's kind of mean to some people.
Well, I want to know.
Grace.
Oh, Grace.
But Grace is forgiven.
That's good. We forgive you.
We forgive you, Grace, because sometimes Grace is just a little bit silly.
But it's okay.
But it's okay. But, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't care who I am to you. If you say I'm the most important person in your life, if you've done something bad to one person, I'm always going to be like, well, they've done it once. They can do it again. Oh,
so you're saying that you can't trust people?
You can't trust people based on their actions.
Yeah.
But you can't not trust people based on other people's actions.
You're so legit for that, bro. Yeah.
So if someone,
whoops, sorry.
This is what I'll say.
Touch your D.
If you get cheated on by somebody else, you can't then move to the next
and go and project that onto other people. Okay. Well, yes. Well, no. I won't tell the other person.
But you'll think it.
But I won't think it constantly. But you're telling me that if you were cheated on, you wouldn't move into your other relationships and think like they could perhaps cheat on me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Once something happens to you once, you're gonna consider it a possibility to happen to you again. Are you not?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I feel like we're on the same page. Period.
Okay. Curious.
That's all. Because my thought was over. But
Yeah. Luckily, I've never been cheated on that I know of.
oh,
So that's another thing. I was I think it was Cameron that. Why did I say Cameron? I think it was Cam that brought it up to me one day. She was asking me if I was worried about somebody like seeing other people, and I had never even considered it a possibility. And I'm like, I feel like that's not normal.
What?
I feel like a lot of people get a little bit nervous that people are cheating on them, and I think it's because most people have been cheated on at least once.
Probably, yeah.
I never have been, so I've never really considered it an option. I'm like, well, first of all, how do you have time for two people?
That's my point. That's crazy.
You must have a lot of free time.
A lot.
And just, if I find out that somebody cheated on me, then it's like, well, good thing I found out, because now I know you're not good.
That's so legit of you, bro.
And then they'll say sorry, and I'll be like, okay.
You're right. It's okay. I shouldn't have been bad.
Yeah. Basically.
Yeah. Anyways, secrets.
Can I tell you a secret?
Mm-hmm.
You're slowly getting out of the frame. If you'd like to come back in.
Do you want me to come back in? Maybe I'll sit this way. Hey guys.
Whoa, that's kind of epic though.
Thank you. And I can't really see you. That's what I've noticed too. Because sometimes I watch the episodes back to see what I look like. And when you speak, I'm always like this. And when I speak, you're like this. And it makes me giggle. Because I'm always like, what is he going to say next? This is so intense and crazy. Also, what I was also thinking about today is I think that maybe we should take a break from each other.
What?
Wouldn't that be crazy?
What do you mean?
Well, not seriously, but I was thinking, because I was like, God, I do have so much that I could talk to Ethan about, but it never comes up. And I feel like we're just revisiting, every time I see you, we revisit the same 4 fucking topics.
Okay.
And which is good, and I like it. But I was like,
It's
you know
my
what?
favorite thing in the world, because I always think of a new element to it. It's like, oh, wait.
But I was like, I think my favorite thing was over the summer when I saw you like, what? What?
So you're saying things are getting stale?
What? No, that's not what I'm saying. You have to wait and see. You have to wait until I'm done speaking. No.
Are you sure?
Can you let me finish my thoughts?
Are things getting stale?
Between us?
Yes.
No.
Do you want me to spice it up?
Yeah. You just tried to start. Okay.
For you audio listeners.
You have milk? Help me, please.
I just pepper sprayed my co-host because, let me explain. So at the beginning of the semester, she asked if by the end of the year I would pepper spray her.
Oh, he did. Oh, this hurts so bad. Oh, will you help me? Hey, sorry guys. Yeah. So what I was saying is sometimes I do worry that our friendship is getting a little bit stale. But I don't think it is. I think it's just we've known each other for a long time. But sometimes I'm like, maybe tonight. You want to get late night with me?
Sure.
Tonight I'll tell you some fucked up shit about me. But do you remember what we were talking about? I do. Can I help you?
Well, first I wanted to clarify why you were just pepper sprayed.
I was pepper sprayed? How did that happen?
So you guys.
Sorry that I'm going to get you a little bit wet. It's okay, though. I think you
Since
deserve
the
it.
first day that we've been back to college, she noticed that I had a little pink pepper spray, and she made me promise to her that by the end of the year I would pepper spray her. And I was like, God, I need to plan this out because it can't be. I need to have it on video because I don't want her to be fucking pepper sprayed and not
Nobody get
have
to see it.
proof of it.
True.
So I was like, it needs to be when somebody else is around. And I was like, well, I don't know when Grace is going to be around with us at the same time. And I needed it to be a time that it wasn't like we were walking to class, you know?
Because then somebody would, like, file a report or something.
Or like, I don't want you to have to.
Oh, yeah, then go to class.
Yeah.
Like, the audio for this is going to be impeccable.
And so basically, I was like, when should it be? I decided it needed to be on the podcast. And this is our second to last episode. So I was like,
yeah, guys.
I felt like it wasn't a good idea to do it our very last episode. So I'm like, second to last episode is such a good time to pepper spray her right before we finish off the season.
Also, I did ask him, oh, you're going to be able to see my toes.
You're a little bit out of the frame.
Oh, yeah, that's what we should be worrying about right now. Sorry you couldn't see me, you guys. I did know this was coming, but I didn't know when, and I kind of didn't think that he was ever going to follow through. And Ethan, I wouldn't say he's a wishy-washy man, but I feel like... Fuck, you also got some in my mouth. I feel like, typically, when we make plans, no offense to you, but typically, if we end up going through with them, it's because I'm like, Ethan, we're gonna go do this! Ethan! You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anything, most of the time...
Oh, fuck! There was some on my finger.
Oh.
I can...
Isn't that out to you?
I was gonna... Oh, my God.
Look at... See? He doesn't want me to have any attention.
No.
He's like, how do I make this about me right now?
I was gonna... It's not... I don't need water for it, but it does sting a little. I was gonna say... So, I got a little bit on my mouth and my nose, and I was gonna say it stings really bad, and it would really suck to have it in my eyes.
It does suck really bad. Also, I'm not trying to be dramatic, but if we want to finish the podcast, it is necessary that I do this. So just pretend like I'm not doing it. But anyways, what I was saying is, if we do anything, it's typically because I'm the one who is like, Ethan, we're gonna go do this, you know? Which I don't mind. Then I was like, there's no way this man is actually gonna pepper spray me. And then yesterday, as I said before, Ethan rarely ever asks me how I am. So yesterday, he walks into my house, and I said, Ethan, how are you today? And he goes, no, how are you? And I was like, some fuck shit is about to go down, because this man doesn't ask me how I am unless my parents are paying him to, or if he's about to pepper spray me, you know? And surely enough, he was like, how good of a mood are you in today? And I was like... Yeah, I was like a really good mood. I was really happy yesterday. I was really happy today too. I also figured something out about me, and it's gonna explain everything, but I have to tell you off camera. But anyways, I've been happy lately. I hope they can hear me. Thank you, sir. And what was I saying again?
How you've been happy lately.
Oh, yeah. And he was like, yesterday he was like, what? Nothing would change your happy mood. What about this? What about this? And I was like, are you going to fucking send a hitman? All along I knew he was going to pepper spray me. But then, we spent all day together yesterday. He had so many opportunities. Like, you came to my house at like fucking 11, and then I left your house last night at like 11. So we were together 12 hours, and he didn't pepper spray me, and I was like, what the fuck? What a letdown. I went home, and I was a little bit sad. I was like, this country...
That was all part of the master plan.
I'm sure it was. And then today I asked him about it. I said, Ethan, you really hyped me up, and then you let me down. He was like, I know, I wanted to... the anticipation. I was like, okay. Anyways, now I got pepper sprayed. Let me describe it to you guys. It hurt. I wish that he would have gotten me the first time, though, because then it was like, oh my god, my hair is sprayed. And then I was like, well, what a fucking letdown if he just sprays my hair. That'd be fucking stupid. So I said, and then he got me in the eyes and in the mouth. He sprayed me twice. And then it burned. And then how long? Time has not felt real. Like, I feel like I'm tripping balls. This feels like either like, have you ever had a panic attack?
I don't think so.
You would know. Directly after a panic attack, because you like don't feel real during it and you're like hyperventilating and so numb and like directly the come down of a panic attack is honestly a lot like being high. And then you're so disoriented. It feels like that. And it's also probably because my eyes are puffy. Or you're so intensely like worried the audio won't sound good. I'm sure the water in the back will make it good. Anyways, enough about. Oh yeah, and then it burned really bad, and then I got his entire kitchen floor wet because I couldn't see anything because my eyes were like permanently shut. And then I was spraying shit, and then I got all over the floor, and then I put my head in this bowl, but it actually burns worse when I put it in the bowl. Which is henceforth why I'm doing it like this. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I really like the summer because I could only talk to you over the phone. And then we came back to school, and it was like, I have so much to tell you. I didn't really have that much to tell you, but it was really good to see you every day again. And I'm excited for this summer because now I feel like we're probably closer friends than we were last year. So now I think next year when we come back, it's gonna be insane. And I already decided that I need to do something crazy this summer so that I can come back and be like, Ethan, sit down. I have to tell you about my entire summer long. Anyways, that's all I have to say. I don't know what the point of this was. Oh, me telling you that I think we need a break. We don't need a break. Well, unless you want a break.
So are you breaking up with me on this podcast episode?
I would never.
That would be...
Unless you want to break up
That'd
with
be
me.
such a good podcast title if it weren't already going to be I Got Pepper Sprayed.
I know, I was thinking about that. I was thinking about how I'm going to make the thumbnail after this. Oh my god, it's on my skin and it's burning. But anyways, I can't believe can I see my toes right now? To be honest, I can't see a lot.
They can't see your toes.
Good. Anyways, secrets. Let's start timing it. Sorry, we still have a little bit more time. Do you have anything else you're keeping from me?
No, I think this was the final secret.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, so now I know everything about you.
Yeah. When I was planning on pepper spraying you, let me tell you guys.
Break it down, brother.
I needed to find the perfect time, and I wanted it to catch her enough off guard. I thought, what a better way to do it than put her on guard the day before, and then when I don't do it, she'll be like, yeah, he's never going to do it. And then just do it the next day.
So true. Also, thank God I don't want to be a police, because I think that if I had this reaction, because you know how when you're a police they have to pepper spray in training, if I had this reaction they'd be like, she cannot be a police. You know what I mean? They'd be like, damn. But I feel like there's no way that you take this like a fucking man and you're like, yeah, it doesn't burn. Like, fuck. This is honestly, when things hurt, does it get hard for you to breathe? Ever?
Sometimes.
Because whenever I'm in a lot of pain, honestly, I think that there might be something wrong with my lungs. Actually, I know that there is. Did you know that? This is a secret. Did you know that I only have 50% lung capacity?
Nice.
Isn't that terrible? No, it's not nice, because then it's I can't run. Oh my god, that's why I'm not good at running. No, but that's why I've never been very athletic, because my lungs don't fully work, and my vocal cords spasm, because I only have 50% lung capacity, and then I can't breathe. Isn't that a good secret?
Mm-hmm.
What was my point of saying that?
I don't really know, actually.
Oh, whenever I feel things intensely, like pain or sadness, mainly, it's hard to breathe. I think my lungs are connected to everything.
Okay.
But anyways, that's also, let's think about other shit that I can tell you. I guess that was the point of this whole episode. Or something. Did you know that I don't know. You have nothing else you can tell me?
This was my final secret. Everything's on the table now.
Did you know that
there's a tunnel under Ocean Boulevard?
Don't forget me. When's it gonna be my turn? It is my turn.
How'd you rate this pain on a scale of 1 to 9?
out of everything I've ever experienced.
Yeah.
It's a different type of pain. Because can I tell you something? Maybe controversial. And probably unhealthy. But I like pain. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Not all pain. But there's good pain and there's bad pain. Like bruises and burns and cuts. Good pain. You know what I mean? But burning and tooth pain, boo, or like stinging, this is a bad pain. But like bruises, like ouch, burns, you know what I mean? There might be something deeply wrong with me. And I've found like 2 other people that are like, yeah, sometimes pain is good and sometimes it feels good. But also,
So Reese,
yeah.
I actually just asked you to rate this pain on a scale of 1 to 9.
I know, but I had to give you a rundown. I forgot. Sorry. I think this is making me a little bit loopy. See, this is what I mean. This is why I don't tell you things. Because I feel like anytime that I've tried to tell you about literally any life experience I've had, you've been like, I actually don't care, and I actually didn't ask. And I'm like, okay, then I guess I'll remain a mystery in your head.
Well,
and you'll
no,
never get
'cause
anything
you're
out
like,
of me.
You're like telling me, well, I like bruises, and I like burns, and I like cuts. But let me tell you, this is not a good pain. It's not a good pain. And I'm like, well, I didn't ask if it was a good pain. I asked.
Okay, it's a bad pain. It's a stinging. Okay, but I have to tell you my scale.
Okay.
You know, when your tooth aches, or like when you go to the dentist. Also, there. This is another secret. My like mouth nerves and stuff are extra sensitive, and isn't this crazy? I'm sure you want to know this about me. And so they have to give me so much fucking numbing ever since I was a little girl because it doesn't. My roots and my nerves are so fucking sensitive, and apparently when you get a cavity filled, you're not supposed to be able to feel like a shooting pain through your spine and like feel it branching out into all your nerves. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Have you ever felt that pain?
No.
It is an indescribable pain and it is awful. And nobody told me, I hated the dentist growing up. Nobody told me that it wasn't supposed to be like that until like I was like 16 and I was like, fuck, I hate the dentist. I fucking hate when I can feel all of my nerve endings vibrating. And somebody was like, that's not right. Anyways, you don't care about this either. That's the worst pain. Fucking nerve pain. Terrible. This? 8 out of 9.
Oh, fuck.
9 out of 9 is nerve pain. This, 8 out of 9. Because my breathing did get heavy and I was like, yeah.
If I would have had to call the ambulance.
That's what I was thinking about. I was like, God, this is so embarrassing. I can't believe I'm letting anybody see me like this. But I was like, it's just Ethan. I don't care. But also, as soon as he did it, I was like, man, oh man. He's probably going to like go hide upstairs and be like, fucking sucks. You asked for this. You shouldn't have asked for it then. Help yourself. Oh, it's feeling better. But anyways.
Don't use milk either.
When did I get so goddamn beautiful? Don't use milk apparently because
this is the face of somebody who keeps too many secrets.
No. Hey, you know this. I don't have many secrets.
Well, I should have sprayed you with truth serum.
Why? I don't have any secrets.
Just to find out.
Do you think... Okay, one last thing before we wrap this thing up. Would you pass a lie detector test?
What would they be asking me? Like if they ask me what my name is, then yes.
Anything.
That's not descriptive at all.
Ooh, it's gritty at the bottom of the bowl. If they ask
Are you okay?
Do you love your mother? What would you answer?
Yes.
Would it go, or would you be telling the truth?
I think I'd be telling the truth.
That's good. Anyways, that's all.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next week for our final episode
of season 2. Wait, yeah, you have to clarify that. You can't just say our final episode.
Who said we were getting renewed for a 3rd season?
Oh. Guys.
This is...
I guess we are breaking up. We're done. I don't even want to look at you.
Our podcast has been...
I never loved you.
A 2023 podcast. I feel like that was very apparent.
Oh.
2024 is bringing new things, which may or may not be announced next episode.
They might be solo careers because we're done. Fuck you.
Yeah, you guys may or may not find out about some projects going on. I don't know if Reese has anything planned, but
I do.
all right, so you'll hear about that next episode.
I love you.
Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week. Goodbye.